Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. John Kelly Profiler here, and welcome. Welcome to today's show. Who or what killed the Hackmans and their dog? Okay, I'm a big fan, always been a big fan of Gene Hackman. This is kind of personal to me. I'm very interested in this. I feel very sorry for them. I want to send our deepest condolences out to the family, their family, friends, and fans. I think that's important. I mean, they have a lot of fans out there, a lot of fans. If you like what we're doing today, please like us, shoot us a like, and certainly please subscribe if you like what we're doing, because I'm going to be deep diving this pretty quickly today. And today's part one of who killed the Hackmans and their dog, who or what killed the Hackmans and their dog. Can be a what, can be a who. We're going to see here. The cops have left it open at this point. They do not have a cause of death. Okay, hopefully we'll have that sooner than later. So far, it's not been carbon monoxide. That bothers me, but I guess we're going to see here. We're going to see, okay, after they deep dive it with the autopsy. I really don't believe in coincidences. There's other possibilities here for sure. Gene Hackman was found on the ground, dead in the mud room by the kitchen, right? I mean, he was on the floor in the mud room and he was dead, okay? Now, he's separated from his wife, who was on the ground inside a bathroom, was on the floor inside of the bathroom. Could it be a suicide? Okay, that's something that's a possibility that's being thrown out there. I don't know. We're going to see. More to be revealed here for sure. I think law enforcement mentioned it as a suspicious situation here. And, so because it's suspicious, the deaths are suspicious, law enforcement is definitely going to put a full court press on this. Possibilities are suicide, murder, suicide. Could it be a double murder? Somebody come in there and kill them? I don't know. We'll see here. We've got the German Shepherd that was found about 10 to 15 feet away from his wife, Arakawa. I believe I'm pronouncing her name right, Arakawa. Please don't get mad at me if I'm not. He truly loved her very much, and she truly loved him. But the dog was found 10 to 15 feet away from his wife and in a bathroom closet, allegedly in a kennel. I mean, why do you take a German Shepherd guard dog, put him in the bathroom, put him in his kennel? What's the reason for that? See, I'm very interested in this. And we got a puzzle here to solve, folks, right? Help us solve this puzzle. So again, going back to the carbon monoxide that could have possibly killed the Hackmans and killed their dog. Yet we have another dog that was alive and next to Arakawa in the bathroom by her body when the police arrived. Poor dog, wondering why his master's not getting up. That's horrible, man. I feel very sad about that situation. Another dog was alive outside. Lots of times in suicides, people take their animals with them because they don't feel they don't have anybody to care for the animals. I mean, I've seen that a number of times. But, would they have just if it was a suicide, would they have just taken the shepherd that was inside, and not the other dog that was fawning over her master in the bathroom when she was laying there dead? See, this is not making sense to me in a lot of ways. Hopefully, it'll make more sense after we get more results back. Again, if it killed one dog, why didn't it kill the other? If it's carbon monoxide and was going through the house, I got a real problem with that. I mean, I got a problem, with both of them succumbing at the same time, not smelling it, and we'll talk more about that. Didn't we hear possibilities of a double suicide and a murder suicide, or it could be a double murder by someone that came into the house? Why not that? What? That's just as good a theory right now as anything else. Door was open, not open, but it was open. It was not locked. Could someone have come in and killed him? It's possible at this point. Like I said, the door was open. You know, again, the bodies are spread apart, and that really bothers me. When we go back to the gas and the overcome with the gas, and because I'll tell you why they're separated, and it's like you don't, if you've got some people now, you don't all become overcome instantly and go. I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong, but there's a smell. There's a sulfur smell. I mean, gas itself is supposed to not have an odor. It's supposed to be odorless, but that's why they add a sulfur to it. So it smells like a rotten egg, like rotten eggs in a way. So you can tell there's gas leaking in a house. Okay, so how could they both die at the same time, pretty much? Or if there was a smell of gas in the house, wouldn't one of them reacted to it in some way? Like open a window or a door? This all bothered me. It is possible someone could have killed him with a stun gun like device. I mean, that's a possibility. I wonder how many people thought about that. But that's a possibility. You know why? Because if you have a stun gun on a high setting, or you've rigged it somehow or whatever, I mean, these are older people. A stun gun could be used to kill someone like an older person very easily. There's no question about it. And guess what? You're not going to see a whole lot of marks with a stun gun. Stun gun only leaves very small marks that dissipate over time. They do. They dissipate over time. The marks. See, that's a problem. That's a problem I'm having here. I mean, all this is, we're just theorizing. We're just theorizing, but we don't know. I mean, law enforcement is open at this point because there's no cause of death. So they're leaving it open to it could be, a murder suicide, or or a complete suicide, or a murder. The door, like I said, was open. I mean, somebody may have come in there. Okay. And maybe, just again, to add to the theory, maybe they expected someone. Maybe they expected someone, and that's why the German Shepherd was off in the bathroom, and why it was kennelled, supposedly, allegedly in its kennel. Okay, because they didn't want it to scare. I mean, it's a guard dog. They're really good guard dogs. They don't fool around. So maybe they didn't want it to scare who was ever coming over. And I wonder if there was somebody coming over that we don't know about. Okay. And they didn't want the shepherd to scare the person, so they kennelled the dog. I mean, I've seen that many times with people I know, because the dog is too rambunctious or too scary, or gets angry when strangers enter the house or when people enter the house. Could the scene have been staged with the spilling of the pills to make it look more like a suicide? I don't know. I don't know about that. I gotta hear about these pills. I don't know if they're benzodiazepines, Valium derivatives, like that, like Klonopin, Xanax, whatever. I don't know. We have to wait. We need more information. You know, uh, we also heard there was no trauma on the body, so that's important. We don't have any head trauma. Police are saying at this point, no trauma. I don't know. They know. Autopsy will know for sure. And toxicology report will give us a lot of information. Also, I want to know, is there anything missing from the house? Like, is there jewelry missing, money missing, any kind of valuables missing out of that house? The case remains open until we hear back from on the autopsy and get the toxicology report. I mean, we're just guessing at this point. And everybody has their theories. There's no question about it. And nobody's wrong at this point. Nobody's wrong until we have more information. I'm even concerned about what was the last thing they ate. What was the last thing they ate? I mean, before they died. I'm also interested in that. And just jumping back to the jewelry and valuables and stuff, that if any of them were missing from the house. I also have to ask, what about insurance policies? Who had the insurance policies on Mr. and Mrs. Hackman? Because I'll tell you, that life insurance got to be a lot of money. Plus, they were worth millions upon millions upon millions of dollars. So I don't know. There's a lot of different wrinkles to this case. Okay, let me put it to you like that. But anyway, bottom line is, thank you so much for tuning in today. Take care of yourselves, violent world out there. Please make it a great day. And stay well. And until next time, God bless and thank you so much.